very standard exercise to develop the muscles of the shoulder is the overhead press. Now with this exercise, if you're going to do it seated, you want to make sure that you have your feet flat on the floor, your bum flat on the bench, your back flat on the bench, as well as your head supported by the bench all at the same time. You're going to hold the dumbbells so that they are outside your shoulders. You're going to want to make sure that your elbows are pointed down to the ground. You're going to want to make sure that your head is always pushed back, always looking up, making sure you're not looking down or looking ahead. So for this exercise, you always want to make sure that the dumbbells are outside your shoulders, and as you press them over top of your head, you want to make sure that your upper arm is in line with your ear. Probably one of the more difficult exercises for the shoulder is called the walkout. Now basically the key to this is keeping your hips up in the air as long as possible. As you bend over at the waist, you're going to keep your legs straight, keep the knees extended. You're going to touch the ground as close to your feet as you possibly can. And as you slowly walk your hands out towards your head, you're going to end up in a push-up position. Pause for a second, and then as you return back to the standing position, you're going to slowly walk your hand back in towards your feet, pushing yourself all the way up. Again, making sure your hips stay up in the air, the knees stay extended, and you're making sure also that you always have your shoulder blades pulled back. Try and keep your hips straight so there's no side-to-side movement. Engaging your core by keeping your belly button pulled in tight to your spine and making sure the chest is up and the shoulders are always pulled back. Another good exercise to develop the muscles of the shoulders is to do a side lateral raise. The weights are going to start down at your sides. You're going to make sure that you try and keep your elbows straight. As you raise the dumbbells out to your sides, you want to make sure that you stop at approximately the height of your shoulder. As you lower the dumbbells back down to your sides, you're going to move them slow and controlled all the way back down to the starting position, making sure that you are controlling them so you get the eccentric part of the movement just as much as you do the contraction. Thanks for watching. That's all we have for today, and we'll see you next time on Fit Tips.